Thank you for the opportunity to share with you a partnership that was created between University High School and the Carondelet Health Network. University High School represents a student body of brilliant minds, and it's been a pleasure to partner with the Carondelet Health Network to allow these brilliant minds to have an experiential opportunity to learn what healthcare is about. As a physician, a nurse, other medical professional, or even an administrator, healthcare is not a job, it's not a career, but it's a calling. It's an opportunity, privilege, and honor to make a difference in the lives of others. The purpose of the partnership is to allow these young people to come into the hospitals, to scrub into surgery, to go through the departments, to learn about healthcare, and hopefully get them to discover their lifelong passion in the healthcare field. As an example, my daughter went through this program and was pretty excited about scrubbing into brain surgery. At the end of it, she is now laser focused on admission to a undergraduate MD program where she can gain admittance for a biochem degree and have be accepted as a freshman in college to their medical school. So we're very excited about her finding her passion early in life. Now I would like to introduce you to Amy Sislak, who is the principal of University High School.
We're really, really passionate about our school. We've done a great job for 40 years serving academically motivated and gifted students, but it's not enough to be smart in today's marketplace. You have to have the skills, the connections, the people skills, as well as the wherewithal of what do I want to do? I don't want to send students to the top 300 universities in the world on full scholarships and have them not know what they want to do with their life. And we've been working very hard to connect students with shadow opportunities and internships. So, what is University High School? So if those of you who don't know, we have a little gem right here in the middle of Pima County. I'm going to give you this. Are you good? So right now, University High School is the #1 ranked public high school in all of Arizona. That's huge to have in Tucson. We are so proud that the #1 high school in all of Arizona is in Tucson. We're also proud that, thank you, that more than 1,100 students across southern Arizona reflect the diversity of our local culture. We have students from Pima, Pinal, and Santa Cruz counties that come every single day to UHS. Since the last 7 years since I've been at UHS, we have doubled our Latino population and tripled our free and reduced lunch population, and still maintain academic standards, boasting more national Hispanic scholars than any other high school in the entire country. So we are proud that you can grow and expand, just as you all know, through marketing, not lowering our standards, just letting everyone know about the wonderful things that are happening. And more so, 100% of our kids are going to college. Last year, our senior class was offered more scholarships than any other school in southern Arizona, which was over $35 million in scholarships. So what is our shadowing program? We provide students the opportunity to gain firsthand experience and insight in careers they might be interested in knowing about. Our goal is to inspire them, to network with adults, to get excited with adults who are already really excited about what they do for a living, as well as consider alternatives. We've had students go through our shadow program with St. Joe's, and they came back and said, I do not want to do that. I'm like, great, you just saved hundreds of thousands of dollars. But they made a connection with a professional at St. Joe's and said, hey, they have a friend that went through an alternative program that was still in biomedical, but it doesn't work in a hospital, and they're going to let me meet with them for coffee to talk about their job. That's a win, and we're connecting points with students so that they can learn. But I have to tell you, I'm so blown away every time I go to St. Joe's and I see these medical professionals almost fighting over these students because they are so excited to have a day where they get to relive and be excited about what I do for a living and how I can share that with somebody else that's coming in with clear eyes and really, really excited. Ideally, we want these kids to stay in Tucson. I have to tell you right now, about half of them leave and they're never coming back. They're lured to Chicago, Boston, New York, Los Angeles, and they're getting great opportunities. And we want them to stay in Tucson where we know there are opportunities. And these are literally the best and brightest kids in the entire country. And we want them to create business and innovation in Tucson with the connections, the partnerships, and the mentoring that they've created in these partnerships to truly make our town a better place. So this program is really exposing students to what professionals do, real life, real time. We don't want them filing paperwork or answering phones. We want them following you around. We want them looking at what you're doing. We want you to reflect with them about your day and what things work well and what things don't work well. We really want them to get a firsthand insight. We do assign them side by side with assigned employees so they can watch and learn what it's like. This program has really created a ton of enthusiasm, excitement, and energy, and not just for the students, but also the employees at St. Joseph's. And it really gives students a way to narrow down their focus for college, as well as get community buy-in for our programs. So we have a little short video just to explain the experience of 2 of our students, as well as some employees at St. Joseph's.
When I enrolled in UHS, I was looking for a challenge. I'm interested in medicine, and I thought it would be cool to see how hospitals work.
I knew I wanted to go into medicine, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, like as far as like a specialization.
Recognizing that we had a great opportunity to expose very bright young adults to healthcare opportunities here at Carondelet, we partnered with University High.
St. Joseph's is a wonderful place for these students to get an insight to what medicine is.
I quickly learned, it's very interactive. You get to like be up close with the patient.
With a textbook, it's just flat. Whereas when you're in the OR, you actually see anatomy.
You let them just form their own opinion. And just by looking at him, when you go, hey, did you get to see any bloody stuff? Oh yeah, and like, he's going, definitely one of us. Therapists have been out in the field for about a year and then they change their mind. I'm like, wow, 2 years of school and then a year here, that's 3 years of you don't get back. So if you have a chance now when you're still in high school, either you say it's for me or it's not for me.
I was thinking I wanted to be in orthopedics, but after seeing labor and delivery and seeing births, that's what I want to do now.
I actually got to spend most of my time in the ER throughout the program just because I enjoyed it so much, and it made me realize I do want to go into trauma medicine.
And if I had had the opportunity, as these students do at University High, it would have changed my path greatly.
Great opportunity, I think.
It's a wonderful opportunity.
I definitely think it's given me an advantage over all of the other kids that I will be going into college with, just because I have an experience that no one else gets, and I think it will really prepare me for my future career.
This experience has brought me so many opportunities to see things. It's just been really amazing.
If you haven't figured it out, we're here to pitch the program. And we really want you and more employers. We are going to be moving to St. Mary's in the summer, so we'll expand the program throughout Carondelet, St. Joe's, now St. Mary's, so that more kids actually will have the opportunity. But we need more diverse employers because not every kid wants to go to medicine, believe it or not. There are kids who want to go into higher education. They'd like to be a teacher, or they want to be a superintendent someday. They want to be an engineer. They want to be a lawyer. So we're looking for more employers to help expand the program throughout Tucson. Again, we want to keep these kids here. We want them to come back here if they leave to go to college. And we want to create the leaders, future leaders, so that, in 20 years, they're going to be sitting here in this or in this ballroom, alongside some of your peers. So we're hoping that you guys are interested and will step up and want to learn more about the program. We think it's a win-win-win for everybody. For Tucson, once people find out that this is an opportunity for their kids and they're trying to figure out, do they want to move to Tucson, do they not want to move to Tucson, they have an opportunity to move with an employer and they find out about programs like this, we really think that this is an attractive program for parents who have kids that are in high school. We think this is one of those benefits that will make Tucson have an advantage over another city. We also think that it will build allegiance from the parents and the students back to Tucson, and it does develop the future leaders. We think for the employees or employers, one of the things that Amy referenced and Mark references the employee satisfaction. This really, I have had so many nurses and doctors say to me, this is such a great program. We so much enjoyed sharing what we do with the kids. And we tell them that sometimes, my path wasn't going to be this, but now it's this, and this is where I landed. And it really opens people's eyes. And it provides the employers a way to give back. There's really nothing that is really technically challenging about how to implement this program, but it is something that is a way you can give back. For the students and their families, it's an invaluable opportunity. Many, many parents have come up to all of us and said, this has been amazing for my student. And they do interact with people on a different level, so they get to be professionals as 16 and 17-year-olds. It's really awesome to see. So you too can be a host employers. We have experience, we have templates, we have basically this program kind of worked out. It's really customizable to your size, your organization, your needs, and you have people like me and others. We have counselors that are dedicated to this. We're here to help you if you're interested in bringing students in. It's something that you can, it's almost turnkey. I say almost turnkey because not everybody has 30 departments that these kids can rotate through. But, even 1 or 2 departments, we would customize it so it would work for you. And then we did put some brochures out on some tables. We have more. We have our business cards. If you want to learn more about this program, you're interested, either Amy or I are more than willing to sit down and talk to you. We are talking to Caterpillar right now, and hopefully we'll get that program up and going in the summer as well. Summer's a perfect time to get these programs up, just dropping that for you as well. So thank you for your time. Thank you for the opportunity. On behalf of Amy and St. Joe's, we appreciate everything you are doing for the community.